Pablo,
Lunchie,
Carlos,
And Axel.
welcome to Quatro.
4 people,
4 opinions.
1 topic.
And go!
I literally look like a cryptograph right now. We've peaked and we are falling back down.
We were so good. We were so tight. And then I'm like,
You were silent. Strung out.
it was so funny.
Silence is
Like Thanos.
Oh, it's my turn.
You look like the guy that had to choose between the red and the blue wire.
And you're waiting for that echo and it's just not
Look,
coming.
I want to see the footage. I want to see.
Very
Put
good.
a frame of you on right there.
My
Okay?
face has gone so red. I can't wait to see that.
I deserve another round of applause, I think.
All right, Axe.
Thank you
got
for joining
something
us,
different.
everyone.
This is
Okay.
different, right? This is a different one.
So obviously we were all chatting before we started recording and Lunchie just starts talking as he does about this experience that he's had, right? Now this one did not involve violence, so I was like quite drawn to it initially. And then I was like, wait a minute. This Zen moment. I was like, oh my God,
Give him
we
a
have a
chance.
shared
Give him a
thing.
chance.
Like I also have this thing. And yeah, it's resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
RBF.
Yeah.
RBF Lunchie.
Yeah.
Yep. So I had an
give it to us
experience
first?
today. Well, okay, I'll give you my normal RBF, right?
Yeah. I think on TikTok it's called unmasking. So it's when you just relax all the muscles on your face and
Yeah.
stop putting on an expression. That's your face. And some people just look happy and others look like they're murderous. I look like a Russian hit person. Like every passport photo, like every time they're like, can you come? We need to pat you down. I'm like, it's just my face. Like, I'm happy. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I'm always pulled aside by cops. And I'm just like, I'm trying to, like, fake smile. Because I'm like, if I just relax, I'm going to jail. Like, I'm not going to find anything on me, but just my face alone. I'm going in. Shocking.
I took a photo of Lunchie last week, right? And what is this?
I don't know if it'll pick
I don't know. That's not going to pick it up. What is it?
Look,
Murderous.
look, it's an identification with my photo taken.
Man, that's cute, Lunchie.
Right? That's my resting pose, right?
I just look
Were
angry.
you just
as.
arrested there? Or?
This is the speculation that I've been facing, right?
I took a photo of
Passport
Lunchie.
photos.
You guys have to see
Right,
this.
so
right?
like while he's talking, I'll tell you this, right?
Yeah.
So I was in the office today and I was accused of being upset. It was in a question form. Are you upset? And I'm like, no. What? And then they're like, you look like your face is red. You look like you're angry. And then I copped, you look like you're in physical pain right now. And I was like, what is this? Like, why do you say that? And then like my colleague took a photo of me and showed me the photo. And admittedly, right, it did look like the face of an angry man.
Look at this. This is Lunchie in normal pose. And actually looking at the camera. Normal pose.
Too funny.
And looking at the camera.
Yeah. Okay. So, like,
Oh, God.
I think we just wear things differently, right? I think our body collects.
I think that there's a story worth telling here, right?
Right.
We got together on the weekend and
Okay.
had a little bit of a puffy, right?
Yeah.
And got to talking. This conversation went pretty deep. And Lunchie just comes out with this theory that he's realised something. He says, whenever someone's joy overfilleth their cup and it spills on my shoes.
Yeah, okay. This is making me look bad.
Like, I have to lash out.
You got to bring about an equilibrium. Oh,
I have to knock them down.
Oh, man.
I am all for people being joyous. Let's put that. We'll leave that right there, right?
Just so long as it doesn't
Just
get on
keep
your
it to
shoes.
yourself. Right?
Your human shoes.
Human shoes.
I think it's an unfair assumption because, truthfully, I was fine. I'm fine now. And this is
I was the eyebrow up, man.
like, it annoyed me, actually, right? Like, and I feel like that RBF, what you're saying, because you suffer from RBF evidently.
Terribly.
Right?
Every day.
And this is something like, I just feel like your circumstances cumulatively throughout your life kind of affect people different. Some people are bitter on the inside and some people probably get bitter on the outside. Maybe that's what it is, right? But I'm happy. Right?
Oh, crikey.
Carlos, have you ever been accused of having resting bitch face?
I look very intimidating when I walk around. I used to have longer hair. I used to grow my hair out. Unfortunately, I'm going extremely bald.
Yeah.
So I had to shave it all off because it was just starting to look ridiculous. I held on to it for as long as I could because I knew that when I shaved my head like this, I look very intimidating. Now, you might not be able to tell on the camera, but let me put you on this. The other day, I'm walking down the shops, and a mother is like scrolling on her phone, looks up at me, and then she's like hugging her child, like
I get
her
a lot
safe.
of that.
You know, like,
I feel that.
okay. I like take a wide stance. You know.
So you cop it sometimes.
Yeah, and
But it's more to do with your physical presence
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
than your resting bitch face.
yes.
So you've got
basically.
overall.
Well, it's
You're just a resting bitch.
It's looking a certain way without people actually knowing.
Yes.
People
how you
making
feel.
assumptions.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I've had people say like, oh, when we first walked in, like we thought you were just like grumpy or whatever, but we didn't know you were actually really like fun and like, you know, because I muck around and they're like, oh, we didn't know. So like okay. So obviously I'm trans. When I wasn't trans, I looked slightly different and had long hair and I wore like roses behind my ear and I was a real diva, right? Red lipstick. I wasn't trying to prove myself at all. And so I'd see myself and I'd look grumpy and I'd be like, God damn it, I spent 3 hours getting ready. Trying to be a girl, here.
You're a bloke at heart.
Be a
right?
girl. And like now I'm older, so I've got like wrinkles and whatever, and I'm just looking a bit more like weathered, right? So I'm walking out the car and I think I look sexy as fuck. Like I've got the walk. I'm like, pretend you got balls, man. Just walk.
Swagger.
And then I'll see a reflection and I'm like, grr. I look so mad. Like someone just stole my fucking Tim Tams. I'm angry. And I'll be like, holy crap, kids will be scared of me because I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like, I'm so, in my head, I've got elevator music. Like, I've got like bread, like from the 70s playing surround sound. I'm angry on the outside. It's skin deep. And then I come home and I'm like, I need those like silicone things to stop the lines because I just frown all day. And I have a theory, right? I have very, very blue eyes. And I feel like outdoors is too much for me. And I think it's the outdoors environment I just scrunch down because I'm trying not to like get all the light in my eyes. I need sunnies.
See, that's the thing.
Like
I got
you
too
have
much
blue
light in my
and I
eyes.
feel even like just general office light, it's too much. Like I live in this little small office with these pale blue LEDs and I feel like I'm underwater all day. I'm in the dark. I love it. I work in the dark. It's beautiful. Go outside. I'm like I don't want the sun on my skin. Like I feel bad. I need those silicone patches, man.
What about you, Pabs?
I don't get accused of having resting bitch face, but I do have the physical phenomenon that happens like Carlos, and it manifests differently for me. Like I'm walking down a sidewalk,
Yeah.
and if I happen to walk behind someone, like you get these ones, like
Oh yeah.
you know, like they're just keeping an eye on you, like they don't get too close, you know. Like
I cop
it's like,
a
they've all
lot
got
of
jumpers.
that.
yeah, and I can see you trolling people though, like getting closer to them.
It works to my advantage with those annoying pricks that stand in the middle of a shopping centre that don't actually own a shop, but they're selling something anyways. And they're the ones they look at you, and they know if they look at you, that's their cue to talk to you.
Yeah,
So I just give them a quick. And they literally change their perspective and go to someone else. I'm
Give them the quick
like,
RPM.
It does have its advantage.
right in those very few specific instances, it works for you. But this is all about other people's assumption. We're all victims to these idiots.
Yeah, because I've just constantly got in trouble as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like I had ADHD, but I lived in my own world. Like, that's why I write books and I write stuff and I never stopped creating stuff. I was in in La La Land. Like every school report was like, it would be so great if Axel could come down from the clouds and be with us in the classroom. And I was like, wow, that's a general above the board. Like every teacher thought that of me. Like I'm not in here, I'm somewhere else. Yeah. And I'm like, that's where I was. And I was just like so cute in my head.
That's
and yet
awesome.
not blessed with a cute face. Like it just always, I was that unfortunate faced child.
Expectation reality. Yeah,
Even photos of me, I'm like, oh, very plain, very, very plain daughter. And I was always just grumpy, and I was always getting in trouble for having an attitude problem. Because like my gran would be like, you need to go make your bed. And I'm like, okay. And she'd be like, don't you sass me. And I'm like, Nana, I said okay. Are you talking back? Nana. Oh. And then the sucky thing is I had this younger sibling who's got a Botticelli angel face. Have you seen the paintings? There's butter wouldn't melt, okay? And she's got the rosebud lips and the little
It's the way we met her.
She's beautiful, and she was a little shit. And then she would just do whatever she wanted, and they'd be like, you better go. And she'd be like, turn. It'll be like that slow motion. And she'd just blue eye them, and they're like, don't worry, baby.
Yeah, it's okay.
Axel will do it for you. And then I'd go, okay, don't you sass me.
Hey, well, that
I said I'll do it.
statistically, good-looking people get less sentences in court. Statistically.
No,
It's
I
a
got
real
the shit
thing.
all the time because I'm ugly.
Lucky me.
We deserve each other. No.
We're in a brotherhood.
How's that for like even-handed law, right? Like if your looks
Yeah.
on
Like I'm
can
scared to go
actually
to court,
influence your
man.
outcomes.
I'm scared to go to court.
Yeah.
My
can make a
ex-
difference.
Yeah, I don't want to go to court.
My ex has got baby blue eyes and 2 dimples. And this dude's tiny. He's tiny. And I'm just like, I'm a big behemoth with this angry face. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I literally have My Little Pony music in my head. I'm sorry. I'm a good person. Like, it's hard getting judged before you even say a thing. Like,
Yeah. For real, that's at the heart
I
of
get
this.
tired. Like, my muscles jump. Like, I get home from a networking event and I'm like, I don't want to smile for the next 24 hours. Because I've had to, like, fake, like, approachable face. And I probably look like I'm constipated. You know, I think I'm looking friendly. And everyone's like, that bloke's in pain. He's got, like, anal fissures. Like, there's something wrong. And I don't know. And then I see photos of myself in an event. I'm like, I need to never leave the house again. Like, I've got a nice voice and then that's cool.
Okay.
It's mask time.
Classic.
You know
Like, I
what?
did well during COVID.
I love it.
It actually served me better. I made more friends. They're like, this is a friendly person.
I'm just going to lean into it from now on, hey?
I think go hard. I think go
I don't
hard.
think you stopped, bro.
Make it a thing.
Lean more into it. Lean more into it than what I do at the moment. Like, I don't want to talk to you, hey? Like, that's the thing. So, like, maybe I'll just shut up and let you assume.
Are you okay, Lunchie? No.
All right.
Do I look angry to you?
So let's bring it on home.
Why
So
wouldn't I be angry?
So what do you think of people with resting bitch face? Do you have it? And, you know, do you now know more about it?
I'm trying to think of someone who has it, like someone at work, and what the way that I would interact with them.
That's a good way to
There
do
are
it.
some people at work that you're hesitant to approach,
Yeah.
right? Like whether they're, you know, you walk by and they've got that real concentration look, and even like the tongue
Bearing
out
down.
the side, like. You know, like if the tongue's out the side, you know, man, you ain't going there. Like, do not disturb. Like that's the do not disturb sign. You know, so like, but I don't know if I do that. I really don't. So
No,
you know.
you have a look on your face which is worse than that, right? Where, in my mind, like you get this intensity about you that tells people you're interested.
Oh, is the
okay.
ChatGPT face?
Is that my joy
That's your
flowing
thing.
over and getting on your feet?
Bro, a little
joy
bit of- we're talking about it, right? You're one of those
Joy
ones
face.
like, oh, he's genuinely interested. You know, like, that is so fucking annoying. Anyways, it's fine.
What about you, Carlos?
I already shared my story.
Okay. No, all right. Cool.
All right. So yeah, I'm living as a resting bitch face person. I
Yeah.
appeal to the general public. Don't judge us by our ugly
Oh,
exteriors.
100%. Just shut up. If you've got nothing good to say, shut up. No one wants to hear from you.
Just understand that when we go home, our faces twitches because we have to be friendly in public.
That's right.
It's not easy.
Very
Awesome.
good. Very
Good
good.
evening.
Thanks for joining us.
Done.
Like and subscribe.
Beautiful.